good afternoon, and good evening. This is Pamela, and you are watching Pam Entertainment TV, where we review movies, television series, and incidents in pop culture just to see how it affects our daily lives. Tonight, we are getting ready to review... Blah, 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 blah. Tonight, we're getting ready to review Insecure. Let's see which one we got here. So, it's Insecure, episode 5, entitled Surviving. Okay. So, Molly and her freaky deaky, y'all. She done got back into her freaky deaky. So it starts off, Molly's out here getting her freaky deaky on, and she gets a lot of missed calls from her family. Oh, Molly's mama is in the hospital. Oh, her mama ain't gonna make it. Wait a minute, who that woman? They done sent them to the wrong room. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The doctor done sent these people to the wrong woman's room and go argue with them that's their mama. Baby. And then the real family come? Oh, I am so triggered. I don't know what's going on with this doctor. That was a mess. Finally, we see her old mama. Let's see what's going on. Ooh, I'm triggered about this. Oh, Molly's a little hesitant about going in there with her mom. Good for Molly. Because Molly she can't handle her mom like that. I guess she's so used to seeing her mom being strong. So, basically, Molly's mom is in the hospital. I don't know if she was there for a procedure or did she collapse or anything like that. They haven't elaborated on that. But what is clear is the hospital is not keeping up with their simplest of protocols, making sure they have the right family with the right patient. And that's just as clear with wristbands, arm thing, making sure that the patient's name is the same and making sure they're in the room and da-da-da-da-da. And as everything changes, those things are immediately updated. I don't know if the hospitals where you all are at, I know the hospitals that are here, they have those little trolley card things that they can actually input that stuff while they're in the room or while they're wherever they are. So they can keep up with that information. So this hospital's a little shisty. They might need to move their mama. All right, Nathan come in with the breakfast and the little tight little shouts. Coffee in bed. Okay, so I don't know if Nathan and I don't know how much time has elapsed from the last episode. However, it looks like Nathan and Issa are in a decent place. And he fixed her some coffee in the morning, which is nice, which is sweet. And both of their schedules opened up this morning. So they have some time. So here we go with the awkwardness of just say, hey, your time is clear. My time is clear. Let's do what we need to do. They are wonderfully awkward. So it looks like Issa and Nathan is dropping Issa off at the hospital so that she could be with Molly, to be with her mom. Issa and Molly trade clothes. Because Molly was in her date night clothes when she got the call over at old dude's house. Oh. But why y'all call y'all mamas when there's tragedy? Call your mamas every day. Baby. So Nathan and Issa changed clothes with Molly because, like I said, Molly had her attire from her date from the last night. So Issa and her exchange clothes, and Issa goes to her place to get Molly some more clothes that she could wear at the hospital. And so while they're there, Nathan is like, wow, I didn't know Molly had a dog. Wow, Molly looks like her mom. And Issa, yeah, they got the same ankles. Really, Issa. So he was like, well, she has a dog, the dog ain't got no food and ain't got no water. She's like, well, he's a house dog. He knows what to do. He's like, you're supposed to walk the dog, Issa. So they're going to walk the dog, and then the scene changes back to Molly and her family in the hospital. Her Aunt Kiki is on the phone with somebody, and that somebody wants to pray on the speaker. And Molly's like, we don't have no time for that. I will tell you that it is something when you're going through a lot of stuff, how I believe they're well-meaning, but they're a little selfish at the same time. They're wanting to do what they want to do while you are going through a trying time. So, when they can clearly see that you're not willing or wanting to focus on what they want to focus on, they get a little. It gets to be a little much. So, again, while Molly and her family are in the cafeteria, waiting on news, because apparently their mother has had a stroke, Molly gets a call from Torian, who is her boss at the firm, wanting the information and wanting the stuff that she needs for her part of a rebrand deal. And Molly hasn't completed it yet. So he's like, well, I can get somebody else to do it if you can't do it right now. And the thing about Molly is Molly wants to always be the person that you depend on. And at times when she does not need to be worrying about that proposal, she needs to pass it off to the other lady. She's going to try to do it. Your mother is in the hospital. You all as a family are needing to do some things as a family, be there. Well, actually just be present in that moment. Having your mind, if you're going to be distracted, you might as well leave the hospital. That's the way I feel. It may not be how anybody else feels. So we're going to see how this is going to pan out. So the scene goes back to Issa and Nathan. They are walking. Tupac? I think the dog's name is Tupac. They're walking Tupac, and then her mother calls and tells Issa, "Oh, you left such a loving message. I appreciate that." While she's talking, Issa's mom peeps that she's talking to somebody. She said, "Who are you talking to?" Issa's like, "I'm talking to Nathan." Trying to be all coy with it. Issa's mom says, you need to pass that phone over to Nathan. She told Nathan, oh, you being all Steph Curry with it with your light-skinned self. I'm going to need your phone number. So we find out that Molly's mom has had a stroke before. And Molly gets upset, like, how am I supposed to help you all if you all keep telling me everything is fine? Which is a good point. It's especially when you're dealing with folks that have health issues and things like that. As best as you can, you have to try to stay on top of it, but balancing that, them, especially your parents, have a level of autonomy that they want to be able to keep private, even if it is at the expense of you knowing and in the process of you trying to help. So I can understand that. That's a serious balance to try to maintain. Meanwhile, Nathan and Issa are running around here trying to find Tupac. Lord, I hope nothing happens to Tupac, because Molly ain't gonna be able to handle that. Oh, the dog's name Flavor Flav, not Tupac. Issa said the L word. So Issa and Molly bond because Molly's upset about her mom, and Issa does some encouraging words to her. That's real good. She's upset. Her mama done had a stroke. Well, she's had 2 strokes, and the doctors already told them that it don't look like she's gonna come back from this stroke like she came back from the other one. Ooh, Condola. She done ran into Condola and see Lawrence's baby. Issa does. Oh, she see Lawrence too. Okay, So recap of the recap. This episode was basically about Molly and Molly handling change. Her mother's had a stroke. She's found out that her mother's had at least one stroke before. Her parents didn't tell her. How she's trying to handle her I don't want to say her love life, but her dating life. Issa being a good friend and helping her out when she needs help by going to walk her dog, doing all of those things. Nathan is helping her do that. And in the midst of that help, Issa tells Nathan that she loves him. So Nathan gives her a kiss. I didn't hear him say I love you back, but that's a big step for Issa and how easily that flowed out of her mouth. Molly is having to deal with the fact that her mother is not going to be the same. And she is the girl, and she's going to have to make sure that everything is moving, being a relief for her father, who's probably going to now be the primary caretaker. So she's going to have to be a relief for him, to help with her mom. It was a sad episode. We've gotten into these little sad episodes. So it's seems like Insecure is setting us up that it's not going to be the happy, rosy, send off farewell. They walk out the stage and into the audience kind of situation. That is probably going to leave us on some real life-ish, which is good. I don't know if Molly's mom is going to recover enough for her to have to do what she needs to do, but it was a decent episode. It was a little heavy. It was a little entertaining in the end to see that Issa saw Lawrence with his current make family. So apparently him and Constellations, aka Condola, have gotten to a point where they're good about their relationship and keeping up with doctor's appointments and things like that. So they've gotten much better with that. And Issa sees that. It sees that they're flowing. I don't know. I'm of the unpopular people that I don't want her to get back with Lawrence. I think that Lawrence should be the end of that. I don't want to see her back with Lawrence. I want them to move on. They tried it for 5 years. I believe she's always going to have love for him, but I think their relationship is done data. These are just those residual feelings because they've had residual feelings. So that was the episode. Tell me what y'all thought about the episode. Give me a like, a comment, and subscribe. And I'll be back here next time for, our kind of people in Queens. Also, I am going to be picking up Hawkeye. So for my Marvel fans that like Marvel, I'll be picking up Hawkeye. And for my Star Wars fans, I like Star Wars too. I will be picking up the Boba Fett series in December. So let's have a good time, y'all. I should be finishing up my King Richard review in the next couple of days because I've got a lot of stuff that I'm watching. So I'll see you back here next time. Bye-bye.